Yeah,
And
we
you're
have
like,
the worst health stats in the Western world.
Well,
It's our food.
But because it's all like,
Because corporations. Because
Yeah.
corporations profit off keeping you fat and sick. So the best way to make money from food is to get you addicted to food that they can sell you. So they sell you a tremendous amount of cheap, shitty food that has a bunch of preservatives and garbage in it.
yeah.
So it's, potato chips and all sorts of different snacks and all sorts of different things. And then you have your enriched, air quotes, flour that's got a bunch of shit poured into it. And it's a bunch of complex glutens in the grains. And then you have glyphosate, which other countries have banned, but we use everywhere. And 90+% of people have glyphosate in their blood and they test it, which is Roundup, that chemical pesticide and herb. We have herbicides that kill your fucking endocrine system. We're poisoning ourselves.
It's really sad. We're growing stuff at home now. We have a hydroponic garden.
Yeah, I talked to Christine about it. It's pretty dope.
And that's just delicious.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
The lettuce and the tomatoes and it gets all kinds of like veggies.
Tastes like real food.
Yeah. You do taste the difference.
100%.
Yeah, which reminds me of when you're abroad, right?
Yeah.
Because like you, in Italy or in Japan, you have a tomato, you have a strawberry, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, this is what it's
Real.
supposed to taste like.
Yeah. We make stuff that it can sit on the shelf forever. That's why our tomatoes look like they're albino tomatoes. And they're hard.
Yeah.
Our tomatoes are hard.
Yeah.
Like, why is a tomato hard? Like, what
It's
is
not
that
supposed
about?
to
Why
be.
does it stay hard for like weeks? Just sits there.
And then we just keep ingesting that.
Yeah, it's terrible. And then you get all this inflammation in your body. And, we've sort of genetically modified a bunch of things so we could feed a bunch of people, so we can have large numbers of people. And there's a benefit to that.
How much of this, like, do you think is related to the fact that we have so many more people than some of these places?
Oh, yeah, that's a fact. But it's not just that. So I think there's a bunch of factors, and everybody wants to be real binary about it. Sedentary lifestyle is a big one. There's a large percentage of our population that doesn't move enough. They don't exercise. They don't do anything physical. So you got that, and then you got years and years and years and years of doing that, which eventually catches you.
Yeah.
And so that's all the people that start showing up at the hospital. It's metabolic health, right? So, and then you have lack of understanding of nutrition, which is they think, oh, you some fuckhead doctor that tells you just have to eat a balanced diet. You don't need vitamins.
Yeah.
Well, that doctor is fat and stupid and probably has a bunch of diseases and he's on pills himself. Like, shut up. Probably never even went through any nutrition training. In medical school, they get about 6 hours of nutrition training, I think.
It's crazy that, especially because we have kids in school, you realize that schools still, they don't emphasize nutrition or finance. I feel like that's another crazy thing.
Oh, yeah.
Is to keep people from understanding how finance works at all.
It is crazy, right? Like you're teaching kids about how to prepare yourself for the world, and you don't teach them about debt and about interest.
The first thing that happens when you're a freshman in college is you walk through the student union and they go, "You want a credit card?" You're fucking 18.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah. And they're like, yeah, it's got 29.9% APR. It's awesome.
They're preying upon you.
Yeah.
They're literally preying upon you.
And the school lets it.
Yeah.
The school is like, yeah, go ahead. Sign up.
They don't give a fuck about you.
That's
you're
fucking crazy.
Grist for the mill.
Yeah. You're just literally, you're paying you end up paying $300 for a Coke you bought. You know what I mean? Because you just like scammed. Like, this is insane.
Yeah,
And we
it's
don't
insane.
we don't teach anybody. It's really crazy.